What's up and welcome back. Today we're going to be walking around a 1968 Chevelle SS. This one here has a 396 under the hood. Also has power steering, pretty hot little motor, low gear ratio. It is a 4-speed car. We're going to be looking for chips, scratches, bondo, rust, anything I can find so you know exactly what you're buying when you get here. We do this with every car on the lot, and we also have 100 detailed pictures, financing, shipping information, wheels, tires, parts, accessories, all that available at maplemotors.com. We also have Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all the social media is covered here. Let's get started. Coming around the front, this bumper is not brand new, but it's still in good shape. There's a couple little specks and things on the front. Looking across the grill, it's in great shape. It's pretty good. Coming down this side, I'm gonna hit the lower portion first. That's usually where all the problems consist. All the trim around the car looking pretty good. Got the rock guard down below. Got some touch-up marks right here. Coming up over the rear. You also got a touch-up mark there. Looking around the back, see a few little scratch marks on the rear bumper. We'll check the rest of it out here in a moment. Paint line right there in the corner. Coming back to midsection. Right in this area, got some paint defects. If you look real close. Coming down this way. You got some touch-up marks and a little paint line on the inside there. Running down the side some more. There's a little mark in the paint there. So far so good. A little bit of orange peel on this paint job, as you can see on top. What I mean by that is it actually looks like the side of an orange. There's a chip right here. Spot in the paint there, very small. You may not see it in the camera. So got a little spot there as well. Around the front windshield, it looks clean. It's not all chipped up. Looks great. Trim looks good. Vent window's good. Door handle's got some pitting on it. And we'll check this side of the vinyl top. Usually run my hands around the edges. Feel for any kind of bubbles. Bubbles will pop up under these vinyl tops because water and moisture cannot escape. Pillars are usually the worst, but looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any issues. You rarely find it in the middle. It's usually just on the edges. This back piece is common too, and it's solid, looks good. Checking around the back. Back bumper is not in perfect condition. It has some pitting popping up, a little bit of rust here and there. Showing you close. Dual exhaust out the back. Jam looks great. Weather stripping looks fairly new. Trunk lid nice and clean. Is some moisture in the trunk. You can see the water is getting in. It's going to be probably your back window seal. You got a older seal in this back window. It's older back window as well. You can see it's got some little scuffs up in the corner. Somebody tried to seal it up at one point. Look at all that glue. But yeah, there's some moisture in here. We're going to be wiping out here in a moment. I didn't wipe it out before the video because, hey, you need to know about it. We tell you everything. Checking out the trunk. Package tray is in great shape. Looks good. Okay, see how easy this lid shuts down. Comes down nice and easy. Locks, boom. Trunk is in good shape. You do have a bubble right here on the back. We'll be getting to the top portion here in just a moment. Let's run down this side on the lower portion, come back to midsection. Your bumper here has got a few scuffs. Coming down this lower portion, looks pretty good. Trim looks good. bit of off on that fender there at the bottom where the door meets. See how it's sticking out there? Coming on up. Back down the midsection. Some chips right here. Every time I see something, I point it out. If I'm just cruising like this, it means this is pretty straight. It looks good. Over the top portion, there's that bubble that I was talking about. Checking your vinyl top again. Looks good. And around your back window. Always run your hand though, because sometimes you can't see the bump, but you can feel it. That way you know. I mean, it's very common. It's not gonna be the end of the world if I did find something, just because it is so common. Coming down some more, you got some pitting on your door handle. Windows look pretty good. You got some pitting on your mirror. We'll be checking the hood out here in just a moment. Some minor chips on the edge. Sweet. Let's jump on the interior, get this thing started up, and we'll get you some undercarriage shots. Checking out the interior, you got the bench seat with the 4-speed. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Back seat's in good shape. Package tray looks great, and look at the headliner, nice and clean. Checking out the door panel as you walk up on it, it looks great. Weather stripping's nice and clean. Checking the underside of the door. And the jams. Carpet's nice and clean. I have aftermarket gauges under the dash, and all of them work but the battery. It's not hooked up. Tach's coming up on this one. Got a great sound. Try the wipers out. The switch is kind of sunk in there. They do work. Blower motor's not. Wait, let's see. Let me check. Oh, it does. Blowing on my feet right now. No AC on this one, I don't think. Let's double check up under there. I didn't remember seeing a compressor. There's not. Radio does not work. Gas gauge works. Old clock don't work. Show you the mileage, but I can't stand behind it. Sweet. Horn? Not working. Horn's not hooked up on this one. Motor's nice and quiet. Love the way it looks. Nice, clean. Engine bay is comfortable under here. Looks great. Fenders look good. Okay. I like how nice and neat it is. You got your insulation, looks pretty good. Coming down with this hood, we'll check the top side of it. It comes down pretty easy. There's some lines in it. Do you see that? It's like some lines tacking the clear coat maybe. got some right here. Here's a little bubble in the paint right there. Chip up in the front. And in the back corner here. It looks like a little bubble popping up there before the vent too. I'm gonna give her a little rev, make sure she stays cleared out. It's idled down so low. Sounds great. Okay, I'm gonna get you some undercarriage shots around this side, front, passenger side, and rear. And then be sure to check out that test drive video of this car. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I post videos daily. You can also check out our new TikTok channel. It's Maple Motors Muscle Cars. We have another one under Maple Motors, but it's rarely ever posted to. So I went ahead and made my own. That way when I'm doing the YouTube videos, I can do like some behind the scenes stuff, throw it up on TikTok for you, show you all the new cars, and hopefully you like it. We also got Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook we've been doing for a while. Recommend checking all those out. Good source to see all the cars. But your best source is maplemotors.com. We update that every Monday with new cars. Every day we mark them sold or on hold. And well, every week we update with 10 fresh cars to our inventory. So keep in mind, we're going to be starting to close June 1st. Every Saturday will be closed. Saturday and Sunday, Maple Motors will be closed. We're doing that, basically give everybody the same day off so we can all be here full staff the rest of the week. But keep that in mind, don't show up on Saturday expecting to buy a car, we won't be here. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, guys.